Hi, and welcome back to Jody Drawn Out, Interactive Coloring Calendars. Well, it's March, so we're going to be coloring in our Ants coloring calendar. It is March 3rd today, Tuesday, and we always color in our Ants calendar on Tuesdays. So this is the one we'll be working in, and you can order your coloring calendars from Jody Drawn Out at Etsy.com. Jody Drawn Out at Etsy.com. This is our other coloring calendar, the 2020 Interactive Coloring Calendar, and we work on this one on Thursdays. So this Thursday, March 5th, we'll be starting this picture. And this is the interactive calendar where the letters of the month are hidden in the picture. So the mountains make up the M, the tent makes up the A with the alien, the UFO makes up the R, the moon is the C, and the two trees with the hammock and the other alien make up the H for March. So that's another fun picture we'll be starting this week. And today we'll be working on the old lady in the shoe with all of her grandkids. So that would be me and all my grandchildren. So let's pick some colors and get started. I'm going to do the shoe, I think, in a leather kind of a brown, because I always like to go over what we're going to be doing in the picture, because it's the beginning is always the hardest. I know that the colors in the flowers are going to be bright and pretty and fun and colorful. I have strawberries here. That's the obvious. They're going to be red. I have blueberries. Those are obvious. So that's a good place to start. And then you can pick out your complementary colors to go along with your fruits. But thinking it over, I really want to stick with a nice leathery brown shoe, like a boot, and then I can incorporate all the other fun colors to that. But adding another color, which is fine. I mean, it's art. It's whatever you want it to be. But me, personally, I know that I'm going to be bringing in a lot of greens from my leaves and lots of big, bright colors for my flowers. And I have a little guy here wearing a fire hat, which will be red. And these two are having a little tea party. And I got a pirate up here wearing a black hat probably. And this guy will probably be wearing a red cape because he's going to be in front of a green leaf. And since red and green are complementary colors, that'll give a nice pop. And then I got this little sailor guy floating a boat in a leaf. So lots of variety there. And there would be me hanging up all the laundry. So those more fun colors over here. So I'm going to start with the obvious. I'm going to do the shoe and some strawberries and some blueberries, and then we can build from there. I love lime green, so there's a good chance I'll be doing the shoes in a nice lime green, because the boot is going to be like a brown, so I want a nice bright color for the shutters. So anyway, I'm just going to start coloring and get started and stop talking. So enjoy. I'm just going to color everything in lightly with my first layer, and then I'm going to go back and start enhancing and shading and giving it all the interest and creating depth, shadows from the leaves. I'm going to have my light source coming from about here, so this will be the lightest part, but I'm going to be layering more tones on top of everything. So this is just sort of my first layer of a couple. have time for today, unfortunately, because I was really getting into this. But so these are all just sort of blocked out. The strawberries, the blueberries, I think I got them all, and the shoe. I want just a really light layer to start with because this way I can start enhancing with darker reds, creating my shadows. And I left all my seeds void because I'm going to be doing those in like light greens and dark greens, nice contrast. And also the shoe, I'm going to be deepening tones underneath the fold over here for shade, a shadow. I want to do the shoelace a funky color. I don't know what that color is going to be yet, so I'm going to wait until I get a little bit more done on here and pick out something that I don't see a lot of on there. So we're just going to wait and see. But we kind of did the same technique in November. If you go back to the video in November for this one, you'll see where everything was lightly colored in initially, and then I went back and enhanced everything with deeper tones, until we got nice highlights and shadows and stuff. So that's what we're gonna do here on this one. And I want really light areas to cast my sun coming in, and then on the bottoms of each of my strawberries, I'll be deepening tones. I may even erase a little bit up on the top. This white eraser works pretty nicely. So when I cast my light coming down, I'll have my lightest areas on the tops up here. And this is a great way to create that. Now, if I get too dark with my color, it makes it much more difficult to erase it. So this is a good time to start creating that. And then when we go back on next Tuesday and start creating depths of color underneath the blueberries, the ones that are pushed back will be the darkest. And then as they come forward, they'll be a little bit lighter, catching that light that's coming down in there. So anyway, that's as far as we can get today. And we'll be back here on Thursday for 2020 Interactive Calendar March with our UFO and aliens. I can't wait to start that one too. So anyway, have a great day tomorrow, and we'll see you Thursday. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.